What's up, kings and queens? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel today. I am the Eva Monroe, and today I have fragrances. I don't feel like this looks good right here, right? I just don't, that's not a vibe, right? I'm in a stupid good mood today. I don't know why. I went to DMV. Okay, let's start with the fact that it's pouring down rain outside and it's gloomy. And then add that to the fact that I decided to wear my fro out today and I had to go out and go to DMV. And that was a horrible experience because there were 999,000 other people there today. But I'm still in such a good mood today. So I was like, let me do a fragrance video. If my earrings get too loud, we'll have to take those off and start this party over again. There's nothing worse than clanging, right? I have some new fragrances that I want to share with you guys that I realize I haven't really talked about in depth. So some of them I'm absolutely head over heels in love with. Others, well, not so much. But let me start with the first one that this lady right here is someone that I'm quickly falling in love with. Now, this is Francesca Bianchi. Bianchi, I think that's how you say her name. And like, if you sing, you need to be on key. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sex and the Sea. I bought this a while back, but one day I was on Lucky Scent and I saw that she now offers a oil. It's like a dry oil. And I live for a good dry oil, especially one that's heavily scented. Now, I'll tell you this, when you have this, you could really get away with buying the dry oil and not actually having the fragrance because that's how nicely scented it is. I love this lady. I love this lady's work. She has a thing, and I'm kind of starting to pick up on her thing, her DNA. Her fragrances really have a DNA. Now, the notes of Sex and the Sea are ambergris, pineapple, coconut, mimosa, iris, immortelle, civet, vanilla, benzoin, myrrh, sandalwood, labdanum, and rose. Right? She has everything in here but the kitchen sink. But, okay, don't go on Fragrantica and read the reviews to this if you're thinking about buying it. Just don't. Just listen to what I'm telling you, listen to the notes, and then make your decision from there, because not very pricey. But if you read the reviews on Fragrantica, you're going to be like, oh, heck no, I'm not. I would never want to smell like that. It's slightly animalic, but coconut and pineapple-y sweet. It almost has like this weird musky thing going on in there, which I'm assuming is coming from the civet, but it's sexy at the same time. It has a very dry, sweet smell to it as well. I absolutely live for this. I love this. And when I wear this, my husband always compliments me on it. A long time ago, probably about a year ago, someone sent me some samples of quite a few of her fragrances. And I sampled them. I decided which ones I would eventually buy. And then I passed the samples on to a friend of mine. And the friend of mine that I passed the samples on to, she fell in love with Sex and the Sea as well. She's like, oh, there's something here. This is so sexy. I agree. I think it's super sexy. But I think it takes a special kind of person to pull this off, in my opinion. If you like that fruity, sweet vibe, very feminine, like Daisy type, La Vie type vibe, you're probably not going to be able to rock with this. But if you like a nice, unique, very well blended fragrance, slightly animalic, then I feel like you will enjoy this. This is as unique as it gets. I've never smelled anything that smells like this. I haven't looked on the This Reminds Me Of section of Fragrantica, but I could just imagine there shouldn't be anything there. There really should not be anything there. Okay, now, you guys kept asking me, Eva, why don't you have this? Eva, why don't you have this? And I was like, I don't know. I've never felt like I needed to have it in my life. I kept hearing people talk about it and talk about it. And I said, you know what? I have a friend that absolutely loves and adores it. So I said, let me go on ahead and take the plunge. Actually, I'll take that back. I ended up getting a sample of this little baby right here. And this is Chanel Cora Mendel. You know, orange, neroli, citruses, patchouli, orris, jasmine, chocolate, incense, vanilla, and musk. Now, upon reading about this and hearing about this, what I often hear a lot of people talk about is the chocolate. The I guess it's like a white chocolate note that's in here. I get that and I pick up on that, but what's really prominent in this fragrance, in my opinion, is the patchouli and the orris, the sweet, buttery, orrisy thing that's going on in here. This is super sexy. When you say orange, neroli, and citrus, you say all of that type of stuff in the top of the fragrance. It sounds like you're gonna get one of those like freshy type fragrances, but it's really not that at all. This is absolutely stunning. Like dressed up, I mean, dressed to kill, want to smell to kill, grown up vibe. This is so, oh, this is so gorgeous. I can't get enough of this. I really cannot. I just got it not long ago. I probably had it about a month. I cannot get enough of this. It's absolutely stunning. If you're a fan of patchouli, you like a patchouli note, I think you're absolutely gonna love this because that's really what I get. I layered this with some pure patchouli oil. Kill him. Kill him. Chanel Cora Mendel. Okay, so this next fragrance, I have really had a tough time with this fragrance. And it's from the house of Mr. Ford himself, Tom Ford. I shared this in my live the other night. I've had this for what, about 2 months, I think. And the notes, which have just been released, are said to be bergamot, mandarin, pink pepper, orange blossom, honey. There's some woody stuff, resins, leather, vetiver, and amber. Now, when I first smelled this fragrance, I was like, wow, this is an oriental. This is probably, I don't know if I have another oriental from Tommy. Is Black Orchid or is that classified as an oriental? That might be probably the only actual like oriental fragrance I have from Tom, right? Um I have such a love-hate relationship with this fragrance. I feel like it's just a mess. Okay? I'm just and I'm just going to be perfectly honest. Like it's really kind of a mess. And I'm not used to that from Tom Ford. It's sweet, but there's something that bites in here. There's something very dirty in here. But at the same time, it has the Soleil DNA, I feel, which, and I don't know what part that's coming from, but it honestly has the Soleil DNA. But I really don't like this. I don't. There's just really nothing there for me. Um, I don't feel like the longevity on this is amazing. I feel like I do really pick up on the leathery thing that's going on in here. But I think Tuberou's new was where he knocked it out of the park with these last few newest releases. This one, I'm just not a fan. However, you will always see it on my display because I'm such a fan of the gold bottle, right? I love gold. And I think the bottle is stunning. However, I would not run out and purchase said fragrance. I just wouldn't do it. And I'm sure this is going to be along that $340 range. I wouldn't give my $340 for this, but that's just my opinion. Okay. Maison Tahiti Van Ecstasy. This is their packaging. I love this cute packaging. It's all recycled materials, all biodegradable because it says they care about the planet and they're committed to making it better. Bottle comes in here. It was in there like so. Very stunning. I love the bottle. The bottle is super duper heavy. It's plain enough, but it's really nice. Almost looks like an old time medicine bottle or something. Man, listen. I'm gonna give my everything for this right now. Okay. Coconut, caramel, milk, vanilla, Peru balm, sandalwood, and cedar. Can you smell me right now? Because what I read before I purchased this, because I just blindly purchased this. I saw it and I was like, I'll get that. I felt like I knew what it was gonna smell like, but I didn't know how authentic and how rich and how beautiful it was actually gonna smell. Man, this is good. This is so good. The caramel and the coconut, just, it's not that like suntan lotion coconut vibe. It's the milky side of coconut, right? Like, think about drinking coconut milk with, combined with the milk and vanilla and caramel. This smells like a drink that you could just make at home. Honestly, that's what this smells like. So good. Minus the cedar, because you wouldn't put cedar in a drink. But such good quality materials it smells like to me. This lasts forever on my skin. The longevity on this thing is stinking amazing. And it projects very well. Maison Tahiti, who are you? I don't even know who you are, but I like you. And I'm going to order some more of you. Well, not some more of you, some more of your fragrances. I'm telling you guys, this is an amazing fragrance. Now, I had it on, I was going to share Tiger, but I felt like, y'all know I'm notorious for getting up in the middle of a video, right? Today is no exception to the rule, right? I'm going to get up. Okay, I forgot. I was going to share Tiger, then I changed my mind. But I want to talk about Tiger for just 1 second. Honey, peach, white florals, leather, heliotrope, oak moss, sandalwood, and patchouli. Tiger smells nothing like I thought it was going to smell. Peach and leather is really what I get from Tiger. I feel like maybe I'll try to find something to blend this with. But otherwise, I don't feel like this is Francesca's best work. Now, another thing, this does not have the projection or the longevity that her other fragrances have. I have smelled, I think, everything that she has done. Etruscan Waters, Under My Skin, all of them. I think she has one new one that I actually have not smelled. But this is the one that I'm the least impressed with. It took me a long time to get this because when she released it, it was always sold out. Every time I tried to get it, it was like, we'll ship in 14 days. And I told y'all before, I don't pre-order stuff. Demi, that was the only fragrance I've ever pre-ordered in my life. So I waited, and finally I got the opportunity to get it. And I'm just not really that excited about it. So it does not move me the way that Sex and the Sea moves me, because this is a sexy beast in my opinion. I love this. I love to wear this to bed. I love covering myself in this at night. I love to wear this out. So Tiger, I didn't want to leave that out because I've been meaning to talk about it. So thank you guys so much for listening to me today. I'm gonna go find something exciting to do. I would love to be gardening right now, but it's pouring down rain and it hasn't quite got warm enough here yet. So until I see you again, be blessed and bye for now.